Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Paragon Guides series. I am Sylphin. We are taking a different approach in this video. We are talking about armor and health and how it scales throughout the game, throughout your leveling experience from 1 to 15, and what is the balance between getting health or getting armor. So I came across this great spreadsheet on Reddit. Thank you, George, on Reddit for preparing this lovely spreadsheet. The math checks out. It's all wonderfully done, and it's looks complicated, but don't worry, we will go through it. So basically, how much HP do you get? How much armor do you get to give you the most effective health that possible? Effective health is, after you account for armor and increased health, which one gives you the most health against damage? It's been a question that a lot of people are asking, that I have been wondering myself, and looks to be okay. It seems to be fairly simple, more or less. So let's start right off over here. Let's see. So this is all at level 15. We're all at level 15, and you can see over here, level 15, this is all the percent damage reduction. This is how much armor you have, and this is how much CP is being spent. This is the total XP spent. Sorry. This is the total XP spent. So, if we start off right at the beginning here, you can see that with nothing, we have an effective HP of 2008.5. So, if we spend 2 CP, we're going to get 12% effective HP increase. If we go into health, this is going to be the most effective HP increase according to the math. So here you can see it does the calculation for armor. It does the calculation for armor, and this cell does the calculation for HP. The decision picks the highest one here, and then goes and selects the CP to HP. You can see that it's in the formula here, and then it calculates this, and then you can see total HP, total experience, or total HP, total CP, and it tells you. So you can see here, when you can kind of assume, you can kind of treat this like the early game, until you get up to, as you can see here, HP all the way up to 8 card points. Total card points spent into tanky stats, health and armor. 8. You need 8 in HP to give you the best effective HP. Now we can start to see that in this case, the decision is armor. Adding a little bit of armor onto 8 CP of health actually gives you a little bit more of a benefit. So as you can see at this point, if you are spending 10 card points on trying to be tanky, you need 8 into health and then 1 into each type of armor, because we're taking a balanced approach. You can see balanced HP armor, balanced armor types. That is it. This is also assuming that you're getting equal damage from both types of damage. So here we go. You can see 2 to armor, 8 to health, a 1-to-4 ratio if you're spending 10 card points. So, and then you can see that it kind of goes, it flops back and forth. It flops back and forth the whole way down, which I find quite interesting. So seems to be like a 1-to-4 ratio between armor and health until about 16, and then it switches again to 1-to-2 at about 24. Now this is all fine and dandy if you're going to be crazy and spend 60 card points on being tanky, complete tank build. You can see here you get 12,000 effective HP. That's crazy, but nobody's really going to do that. So what you can use this for is something very, very cool. Very, very cool. What you can do is, say I just did a rejuvenating shields build with Muriel, recorded that previous just to this video. Gonna be released sometime soon. What I wanted was to see, let's see if what I did if it makes sense. I had a tuned barrier and a tempered plate. I had 2 greater resistances, and each of those with 1 greater health. I had health in other cards as well, so let's add up all of the CP in all of that and see if I was most efficient to get the most effective HP. So remember, 1 card point equals 22 barrier and armor. So let's see, a tuned barrier has, I'm not going to do the math for you, I'll do it and then I'll just stop the recording and do it. Okay, so the armor I got was this. 3 points for the fully upgraded bonus and on the stat for the card, and then 2 greater upgrades. Same with the barrier. And then health was 3 per card. So this is 1 was on the armor, 1 was on the barrier, and then 1 on the Lord's Ward that I got, and 1 on the Pendulum of Lords. So that was it. So total we have 9, 9, and 3, 6, 7, 8 health. Already we can see it was not efficient. So armor and barrier together is 18 resistances, 18 resistance to 8 health, for a total of, how much is that? 26 CP. So let's see, 26 HP right here. 26 HP right here has slightly favors the armor, and let's see. Take a look. Okay, so CP to health is 16 and CP to armor is 8 with 5 to each type. Wow. So let's go back to my notes here. So what do we want? We want we want 10 to armor, or I'll call it resistance. 10 to resistance and 16 to health. 16 to health. Wow, so you can see that getting 2 greater barriers and 2 greater armor was not the route to go on those cards. Let's see, so I need 5 armor and 5 barrier and 16 health. 16 health. We know that 2 is on the pendulum. 2 is on the pendulum plus the Lord's Ward, meaning we need 14 health on the tuned barrier and the tempered plate. 14. Divide that in half, that's 7 per card, meaning we need a 4 plus 3 health per card. 5 resistance per card. 5 resistance per card equals what? 1, 2, 3. 3 on the card. 2 point upgrade. Wow. Okay, so there we go. This is the important part here. I should have gone, ladies and gentlemen, for on my tuned barrier, I should have went with a 2 point barrier and a 4 and 3 point health. Wow. So there you can see, just by running the math, it's really quite surprising. So on my tempered plate, it's the same. It's the same. Wow, look at that. So there is an example, ladies and gentlemen, of the math informing our decisions. I mean, it's fairly well known that health is better in general to give you more tankiness, but not to this extent. I really did not anticipate, spending 26 card points in a tanky Muriel build, where you're trying to get cooldown reduction and some mana regen and some other stuff as well. Spending 26, you need a 5 to 8 ratio of armor to health. I did not anticipate that whatsoever. So there you guys have it. There you go. So in a tanky build, let's assume that we're going to spend 4. We're going to spend 4 slots on just tank. So we can assume that that's generally about 4 card points of value for the card, and then about 9 for, so about 13 points of value times 4 is 40. What did I say? 13 times 4 is 52. 52 card points of value spent. You need 30 to HP and 22 to armor. 22 to armor. So 11 between 2 tuned barriers, say. That gives you 3, and 3 is 6. So you need 5. Just 5 points. Just 5 points of upgrades on those 2 tuned barriers. You need 1 greater barrier and 1 barrier upgrade. That's it. And then the rest you have to build the snot out of health. Wow. That is good to know, ladies and gentlemen. That is really, really good to know. I would like to see a column here of the ratio of health, of armor to health. I would like to see a ratio here, unless I'm missing something. Here, but no, it's not. So there you guys have it. This is, keep in mind, balanced approach. So if you're taking a balanced damage from either kind of damage, this is what you do. Again, if you're taking more damage from one type, I think it's still the same. The ratio here is going to be favoring health much more. You can see if you're going to be crazy and spend something like even more points, you can see that the ratio starts to favor health, or sorry, starts to favor armor a little bit more. You can see that's really starting to get 1 to 1.5 ratio here. But really, if you're just building just a touch of tankiness, you can see even if you're spending say 10 card points or 12, look at this. It's a 1 to 4 ratio for armor to health. There's our little math experiment, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. If you were surprised like I was surprised, I was really surprised, let me know down there in the comments. If you like the video, like it, dislike it. If you dislike it, please share it with the community. I'm sure lots of people can learn from this. And of course, subscribe. If you found this video useful or you simply enjoyed it, please subscribe so I can do it for you later as well. Social media on the next page, and right there. Please go do all that. Till next time, take care.